Hey guys, week 3, day 1 vocabulary. We have got 3. The first one is disrupt. The advanced definition for disrupt is a transitive verb. Definition number 1 is to throw into disorder or turmoil. An explosion disrupted the peaceful demonstration. Definition number 2, to interrupt or break off, usually temporarily. Heckles disrupted the governor's speech. Here are some examples of how the word or form of the word are used. Number 1, those substances can disrupt the body's hormone balance. Number 2, we basically disrupt the bacteria's ability to form colonies, Brenna says. And number 3, kidney stones cause pain when they disrupt urine flow, which can cause infection. All right, word number 2, maintenance. The definition is a noun, meaning the act of keeping something in good condition. The janitor is in charge of building maintenance. The advanced definition as a noun is the act of maintaining or state of being maintained. Maintenance of a friendship can take some effort when the friends live far apart. They spent a lot of money on building maintenance last year. Definition number 2, means of support or livelihood. Despite his severe disability, he is able to provide his own maintenance. These are some examples of how the word or forms of the word are used. Number 1, the cost of maintenance and upkeep for the bridge is also a factor in the building process. Number 2, they tell engineers where to park or run their trains and coordinate car and engine cleaning and maintenance by directing trains to the right stations. And number 3, in the long term, I think that an e-reader's reliability, maintenance, upgrades, and replacement would be more costly than its value in the short term, she says. All right, word number 3, regulate. Definition is a verb, and it means to control by rules or special process. Our bodies regulate the temperatures inside our bodies. Advanced definition is a transitive verb. Number 1 is to control or direct by means of a rule or method. For example, the government regulates gambling. Definition number 2, to control so that a required level or standard is maintained. A pacemaker regulates a person's heartbeat. And number 3, to adjust in order to assure accuracy or operation. He regulated all of the clocks in our house. The Spanish cognate, regular. The Spanish word regular means regulate. These are some examples of how the word or forms of the word are used. Number 1, when the body gets too hot, it uses sweat to regulate its temperature. Number 2, they are all cold-blooded, which means they cannot regulate their own body temperature. And number 3, the majority of people who use good judgment, we don't need to regulate all human activity. All right, that's your vocabulary. Stay tuned for questions.